The mission to rescue 12 trapped schoolboys and their coach is underway in the province of Chiang Rai. The mission may see the first survivor emerge in the coming hours. The schoolboys have been trapped in the cave for 2 weeks, drawing international attention to their plight. 13 foreign divers and 5 members of Thailand's elite Navy SEAL unit are carrying out the rescue attempt. They have to bring the boys out through narrow submerged passageways, so the mission is fraught with danger. The head of the rescue mission, though, is adamant today is the day.
I confirm that all the children and coach are really ready health-wise and in good spirits. All 13 are aware of our operation and they are ready for this. They are ready to come out with us, no matter what difficulty they may face. They have confirmed their readiness to us. The relatives are also aware and they agreed with us on this operation.
A risky mission indeed, and the world is watching. Let's get you the very latest now, live from Chiang Rai province. We're joined by CGTN's Tony Cheng. Tony, today is D-Day, but of course, as we know, this is not going to be easy. How long is this rescue process likely to take?
Well, the authorities are saying that we should expect the first survivors to emerge at about 9 p.m. tonight. That's in about 3 or 4 hours. But I think they're being very cautious about it. They want to make sure that they don't push these boys. They are, of course, in a very weakened state. They survived inside the cave system for 10 days without food. They have had nourishment in the last couple of days, and they are stronger apparently. But we think a couple of them may also be suffering from hypoxia as well. That's a lack of oxygen in the air that they've been breathing. The governor, who's been coordinating these rescue efforts since the beginning of this disaster, said yesterday that the oxygen levels inside the cave had dropped to 15%. Now, normal air should contain 21%, so that's considerably lower than it should be. That may be one of the factors that prompted them to start this rescue operation now. We understand the divers who departed from the cave entrance at 10 a.m. this morning started on the journey back 3 hours ago. They're using various techniques. Again, you can't stress enough how difficult this rescue operation is going to be. These are young boys, some of whom don't even know how to swim, and they're being asked to dive in very dangerous conditions, conditions which saw a professional diver die just a couple of days ago. So it really is very dangerous. But they're using a motorized pulley to pull them through some of these submerged passageways and to get them through these narrow gaps. 2 divers are being assigned to every boy that's going through, so they will have a lot of help, but they're going to have to bring a lot of oxygen with them as well to get them through these submerged passages. So at this stage, I think, while everyone realizes it is a very dangerous operation, everyone is hoping that they emerge later on this evening relatively unscathed.
And just perhaps paint the picture for us, Tony. I mean, you've mentioned some narrow passageways, the lack of oxygen, but just talk us through some of the key obstacles that these rescue teams are going to have to navigate with the boys.
Well, we were looking at some footage last night from the rescue teams that were going into the first part of this passage, and that was astonishingly difficult to navigate. They were wading through water that was dark, that was rushing through like a rapid moving river all the way up to their necks. They were then having to climb up steep inclines within these rocks and then down almost cliff faces. So it's really an enormous challenge for these boys. They're going to be very weak. Of course, there's going to be a lot of help for them there. And I think this is why the authorities are quite wary of giving a precise time at which they're hoping to get these boys out. Because if they need to stop, if they need to rest, they want to give them every possible opportunity to do that. But the first big challenge will be getting to what's been known as Cave 3. Now that's where the SEAL teams and the divers have made their base of operations. That'll mean if they can get there safely that they've got through the worst of the diving. But it is still going to be very difficult for them to get through. But again, as I say, everyone here has their fingers crossed that they can get them out.
Indeed, everyone around the world has their fingers crossed. Tony Cheng, live for us there in Chiang Rai province. Thank you so much.